based on the three main principles: Samanya Vishesh Siddhant, Panch Mahabhut Siddhant, and Tridosha Siddhant. Here are some of the most effective health tips mentioned in Ayurveda for those who aspire to be healthy as a whole individuals and to remain the same. These healthy habits are: first one is to wake up in the Brahma Muhurat. A healthy individual should wake up approximately 96 minutes before sunrise to stay healthy. Brahma means knowledge. The time to seek knowledge is called as Brahma Muhurat. Do you know what's the reason behind that? We humans have an internal clock that maintains a cycle of events at a 24-hour interval. It is found that the body temperature is minimum at 5 am. The sleep-inducing hormone, that is melatonin, is at its minimum level at the daytime, and also the hormone cortisol that helps to withstand stress and traumas in life is secreted more at this time. Moreover, the level of nascent oxygen is 40% in the environment at this time. So the more one is awake at this time, the more oxygen one gets and the more healthy tissues functions in one's body, as our bodily functions require oxygen for every process. Waking up at this time keep one's body in sync with environment and our bodily changes too. Hence, do wake up in the Brahma Muhurat. So it is very important to wake up in the Brahma Muhurat. The second habit is do exercise vyayam every day. Sharir ayas chankam karm vyayam uchyate. Any action that makes one tired is termed as vyayam. In Ayurveda, doing vyayam is said to reduce kapha dosha and medha dhatu, which is the main cause of disease prameha, that is diabetes mellitus and the related diseases, raktachap, that is atherosclerosis, hypertension and all the related diseases. However, it is not recommended for elderly people and the young ones below 16 years, those having Vata and Pitta diseases. Since in old age above 70, most of one dhatu's tissue systems keep depleting. Hence, doing vyayam further depletes the dhatus which are already in the stage due to age-related changes. And in the young age, not all the dhatus are completely formed or matured. So, doing vyayam will deplete dhatus that are yet to gain their full potential. And do you know, it is also found by observational research that those who are physically active exhibited a 30 to 40% reduction in relative risk of colon cancer, and 20 to 30% women showed reduction in the relative risk of breast cancer. The third habit is do Abhyang oil application every day. Abhyang means applying oil in Anulom Gati, direction of our hair, all over the body. Doing Abhyang every day will reduce premature aging or keep one young, reduce tiredness, pacifies Vata dosh, brings clarity to the eyes, nourishes the body, facilitates sound sleep and make one's skin very healthy. Abhyang is best done with coconut oil or sesame oil before bath in the morning or after exercise. Take warm water bath after Abhyang. So, Abhyang, that is massage, is very important. Now the fourth habit coming is do Udvartan, scrubbing using medicated powders every day. Udvartanam Kashaya Adi, Churn Gatro, Urdgarsham, the act of rubbing churn, powders of any suitable drug with some friction on the body is called as Udvartan. Which powder is used generally? Turmeric, Triphala. The powder of dried fruits of 3 drugs, gram flour are combined in equal quantity in powder form and applied as a bathing powder after Abhyang and before bath. A research conducted on healthy volunteers on the effect of Udvartan showed that it significantly reduced body weight, body mass index, weight circumference, skin fold thickness, enhanced skin texture and also reduces the stress. So it is very important. The fifth habit coming is do Kaval Graha, oil pulling or hot water or Kashaya gargling every day. Which oil is to be used? Sesame oil or coconut oil. What is the procedure? Take a spoon of warm oil in mouth and move it in the mouth till there is uncontrollable or excessive salivation. Thin watery discharges from eyes and nose. A study done to know the effects of oil pulling on oral health showed significant reduction in plaques and modified Gingival index. Also, there was considerable reduction in microbial colony count in mouth. So, doing Kaval Graha is also important. Next coming is sixth habit, stop adhyashan, that is overeating. Adhyashanam bhuyo bhuktasya upari bhojanam. Eating food even before the digestion of the previous meal is called as adhyashan, that is also known as overeating. And what is the reason? When you overeat, stomach expands to contain the food and hence puts pressure on other organs, making you feel fullness, distended abdomen, sluggish or tired. Stomach produces hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, to break down food, which is thrown back to food pipe, causing heartburn. Our body tries to metabolize extra calories, leading to feeling temporarily hot or even dizzy. Next habit coming is eat with tamanna, that is mindfulness. What we think while eating, positive or negative, how thankful we are for the food we eat impacts on our psychology and also affects our digestion. The first phase or step of digestion, the cephalic phase, begins when we see, smell and think about food. Only works when we are relaxed and paying attention to what we eat. On the other hand, stress shuts down the digestion. A study conducted on treatment of obesity and overweight individuals with mindful eating as complementary treatment. It was found to help in treating both of the above conditions with the help of medicines. So next one is eat shunthi, fresh ginger with sendhav lavan, that is rock salt, before any meal. Ginger is found to act as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-nauseatic compound and anti-cancer agent. Rock salt is also a good antioxidant, maintains blood pressure and also used to reduce cough, cold, etc. Ninth is drink ushnodak, that is boiled water, but according to the need. Ushnam Kwathan Ushnam, water that is boiled and reduced to 1/4 or 1/3 or 1/2 is called as ushnodak, which is unlikely of what the modern water purifiers do. The same can become harmful if it is used in following conditions like alcoholism, fainting, pitta dosha, and so on, like tiredness, confusion, thirst, etc. Studies have found that drinking hot water increased metabolism by 30%, which lasted for 30 to 40 minutes after consumption. It also facilitates weight loss, increased digestion, and reduced constipation. Now the last habit is 10th one, do langan, that is fasting only once a week. Yal lagvai kashyai tal langanam, that which brings about lightness in the body or that which makes one lean is called as langan. What is the ideal time for langan? That is, keeping dinner once a week is ideal for all the body types. Studies conducted in overweight humans show that calorie restriction or fasting improves health outcomes, including severe cardiac risk factors, improving insulin sensitivity and oxidative damage to both RNA and DNA, hence help in healthy aging. So langan is also the important factor or habit. Now we should go for a recap or a recall. What are the 10 habits you can see in this video? Habit 1 is wake up and Brahma Muhurat. Habit 2nd is do exercise Vyayam every day. Habit number 3, do Abhyang, that is oil application every day. Habit number 4 is do Udvartan, scrubbing using medicated powders. Habit number 5 is do Kavalgraha, oil pulling. Habit 6, stop adhyashan, that is overeating. Habit 7, eat with tanmanna, that is mindfulness. Habit number 8, that is eat shunthi, fresh ginger with sendhav lavan. 9th, drink ushnodak, boiled water. Habit number 10 is do langan. That's for it. Time for the bonus step. That is by drinking buttermilk at the end of a meal, milk at the end of a day, and water at the end of a night and morning, one doesn't get diseases. So try, follow these habits, and if you like this, stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for watching and subscribe my channel.